Alright, everybody. Welcome to round number 9 of the Wild Horse Racing Minor Series presented by Anor. It is just me up in the booth today as practice is coming to an end.
By the way, Jeff, love this guy.
Got about 9 drivers, I believe, taking the field. Unless someone quickly rejoined. Nope, 9 drivers going to be racing tonight. Just 2 more races left in the season.
Thank you for that, Ryan. You're the only opinion that matters because nobody else showed up to test. Thank you, buddy.
And I have a red square on OBS, and I do not know particularly why. My kilobytes or whatever is where it's supposed to be. So hopefully the stream's going smooth. Last stream I did went fairly smooth, so we're just going to find out if it actually works. Anyways, with that said, we're going as we're beginning qualifying, see who's currently out on track. Looks like the 2 car. Jacob A. Hoppy getting his qualifying lap. Along with 1 car, Stephen Farr, 13 of Ryan Flanagan just now coming out of pit road. 70 of Harry Grindle, and the 72 of Adam Miller. It's Ryan Worley. Looks like to begin his first lap of the afternoon. Well, night. Yeah, I got a very serious red square going on here. I don't know what that's about. I hope the stream is going smooth. Don't know what in the world's going on. Gonna play back on my phone. I could be wrong, but on my phone looks like the stream's going fairly decent. Anyways, yeah. I think all the drivers that was gonna qualify have qualified. And it looks like 1 car, Stephen Farr, has an early pole. The 00 of Ryan Worley looking like he's taking 2nd spot. Ooh, it's like Steven just hit the wall. I'm not sure if he was able to finish his lap. I think that was his 2nd lap that he hit the wall, so that's unfortunate to see. Yep. So if you can get that thing round around for a second lap. Oh, looks like Harry Grindle just pounded the inside wall. Hate to see that. Who else is out on track here? 13 around Flanagan. 72 of Adam Miller. I think this is going to be for his first lap. Looks like Adam's going to be put, well, it's not really saying. Interesting. What I'm going to quickly do, I think I might have an idea on why I'm getting this red square issue. We're going to take a quick commercial-ish break. I'll be right back. Alright, think this might have fixed issue, possibly. No, looks like the still getting red square. Okay, that's unfortunate, but we have 4 seconds left to go in qualifying. Only 6 cars have decided to qualify. So as qualifying comes to an end, go ahead and give our starting lineup. On here, get the thing. There we go. So, wait for drivers to actually grid. Come on.
Is Trent broadcasting the radio again this race?
Yes, I am.
Okay. I'll try to keep it cleaner this time then.
He's also doing a live broadcast, so if you want to send it to anybody, they can watch.
All right.
I didn't know he was going to be live streaming it.
So here we go. Pole sitter, 70 of Harry Grindle, followed by the 1 car of Stephen Farr. 3rd place goes to the 00 of Ryan Worley. 4th place goes to the 13 of Ryan Flanagan. 5th place goes to the 2 car of Jacob A. Hoppy. 6th place goes to the 72 of Adam Miller. 7th goes to the 3 of Andrew Beach. 8th place goes to the 21 car of Marquis Smith, last week's race winner and race dominator. 9th place goes to the 14 of Jeff Price, and I do not believe the 7 car is actually in the session, so it'll be the 14 of Jeff Price rounding out the field for tonight. Anywho, see if Harry Grindle is in Discord. If he is, then I'll pull him up in for an interview. I do not see him anywhere, so we will not be able to get an interview in with our pole sitter. With that said, I think we're just about moments away from actually beginning to roll. I'm still having a friggin' red square. I don't know why. My bit rate's right where it should be. Anyway, we are indeed rolling for 30 laps of Pocono Raceway. Now we're just pulling up on the racetrack, scrubbing tires, get a little heat in before we properly go racing. In case anyone's curious, the points battle, Stephen Farr and the 1 has to pretty much just start the races and finish in a fairly decent position, and he'll have the Veterans Championship standings all locked up. Our Rookie Series points leader is the 00 of Ryan Worley. And that's how everything's going to look points-wise, pretty much. Worley in the same position as Steven. Just got to run, finish pretty alright, and he'll have everything locked up points-wise. Overall champion, the overall points leader between the veteran drivers and the rookie drivers. Steven is the points leader, and it's a close battle between him and, I believe, Harry Grindle. With that said, we're about to go in, I think, turn number 3. How about a tunnel turn? Turn number 3.
On the behalf of all Pennsylvanians, good luck, have fun, and let's have ourselves a good Pocono.
Thank you, Ryan. You scared the Jesus out of me. I just jumped up out of my chair. Anyways, with that said, pace car is in, and we are green flag. We are racing at Pocono. It's like the 70 of Harry Grindle has a bit of a jump better start than the 1 of Stephen Farr. They go into turn number 1. Here they come to the inside. Looks like the 70 might be able to clear Stephen. Looks like Steven might be washing up the track just a little bit. Keep it clean as they're almost 3 wide. Harry is the race leader. Here comes Ryan Worley in the 00. Here comes the 2 car. Jacob A. Hoppy. Trying to take 3rd spot from Steven. Steven did not have a good start at all. It's like the outside is not exactly the place you want to be. Here comes Steven on the inside of Jacob A. Hoppy. Try to retake 3rd. Here comes the 21 of Marquis Smith to come around Jacob. It's like Marquis also picks up what's going to be 4th. As our leaders right now, 70 of Harry Grindle and the 00 of Ron Worley, they are pulling away a little bit as we complete lap number 1. The gap looks to be maybe 2 or 3 car lengths. Worley looks like he might be gaining on the bumper. Here they come out of turn number 1. Harry going a little bit lower, trying to break the draft as we are single file all the way through. Out of the tunnel turn. On board now with the 00 of Ron Worley as the gap looks like it might be increasing ever so slightly. One thing I overheard in practice, tire wear and gas is going to be the name of the game. These drivers can only go about 25 laps on gas, and a few laps before tire wear actually becomes a really big issue. So it's going to be interesting to see how that pans out throughout the race. As it looks like Harry is throwing a little bit of gap between 2nd place. Here comes Steven in the 1. Getting up on the 00 along with the 21 of Marquis Smith. So we go back in the pack a little bit. 13 in the 2. Ryan Flanagan of Jacob A. Hoppy. Jacob going to the inside of Flanagan. So we go into, I believe, the tunnel turn. Flanagan able to hold on to the spot. Back up front here. It looks like the 21 of Marquis Smith, he's taken 3rd spot from Steven. And Marquis run down Worley and Harry. Here they come into 1. Back a little bit. I thought I saw earlier when Jacob couldn't get around 13. Maybe Adam catch up to the 2 car. Something I see back here. The 14 and the 3 battling for what is a 9th spot. 8th and 9th, respectively. Go back up front. Looks like the 00 might be coming under fire fairly quickly from that 21. So we now have 4 laps in the books. Harry Grindle's been the leader of all of them, as the top 4 have breaking away from the other 5. Go on board with the 21 of Marquis Smith. That's the wrong button. Through the tunnel turn. It looks like Marquis was actually able to hold it on the yellow line. Looks like he's got a nice little run coming in turn number 3. Does he have the momentum to make anything work into 3? He looks like he's able to hold it on the bottom a little bit better than Worley. Marquis has a run. Does he peek to the inside and into 1? Looks like he will. Coming into turn 1, here comes the 21. Marquis Smith on the inside. Takes over 2nd spot. No pressure given by the 00 unless he tries to make a crossover. Doesn't look like it's going to happen. Marquis officially takes 2nd spot. And it looks like something might have happened back in the pack. Adam Miller now looks like to be in 9th spot. If I can see what happened. As I just hit a button and the game did not like that. And never mind. I thought I was still on Adam, but we are not. Here comes Steven to the inside of Worley to retake 3rd spot. Looks like he gets around him fairly clean. Coming out of turn
Steven,
number 3.
You go to NC State?
As I think Andrew just got passed by the 72. of Adam Miller.
Yeah, I do.
That's cool. That's where my sister goes.
Oh, nice. Conversation after the race.
Nah, I just want to do it now. I mean, I'm just driving right behind them.
It's like about a 1 car length gap between Steven and the 00. 21 of Marquis Smith trying to
You should have,
run
like,
down
an
the 70.
engineering way of, you know, making sure you calculate each corner perfectly to the point where you don't miss anything.
Yeah, between
Yeah, we'll
first and
go down
second
here.
being
I'm
about
not good
4
at
tenths.
Oh, yeah, that's my sister. She's a business. It's like business entrepreneurship and stuff.
Oh, no shit. So am I.
That's cool. Yeah.
Please, for the love of God, please stop talking.
I second that.
You can actually mute the channel if you guys do. I think it's F. Okay. That's enough. Let's just try and keep it green flag racing only, guys. Thank you.
If that happens again, that's going to be a proper warning. We specifically say in the rules, keep non-racing conversation till wait for a caution. Anyways, with that said, gap might be growing a little bit between Harry and the 21 car. I expect to see drivers come in pit road for fuel about lap 25. We go back into the field a little bit, see 14 cars up to. Jeff Price running 7th. About, I think that's about second and a half between him and the 2 car. Bit of deja vu to last week. Jeff trying to run down Jacob. Let's see here, 72. Is that Andrew? Yep, might have a potential battle for 8th spot between Adam and Andrew. Gap is almost a second. The gap between first and second's actually grown to about a second. One thing that could be potentially worrying about that is Harry burning up. Oh, Summers, I think he just hit the wall. Oh, he was stuck in the wall. That's going to cut down his gap. Yeah, here comes the 21 of Marquis Smith. The new damage model, if you hit the wall, the wall's like glue. Anyways, yeah, that second lead that Harry had a lap ago, that's gone. Now we have a 3, almost 4 car battle for the lead. We're going to have 20 laps to go this time by. It's like 00 had a little bit of a lag spike. Steven might have a run on Marquise, actually. Come through the tunnel turn. I think someone just might have downshifted. I heard a potential downshift. There's still a little gap here, about 0.3 of a second. Nice recovery by the 70 to not give up the spot after pancaking the inside or the outside wall. Harry once again trying to break the draft. Oh, thanks Stevens in the wall.
Hold on to it, Steven.
Once again, if you hit the
Yeah, I'm
wall,
all good. Just lost focus.
just sucks you in. Good recovery and getting out of it.
Crazy getting caught in that wall there.
Nearly come out 3. Oh, Harry's in it again. Come on, Harry. Stay out of the wall. As looks like Jeff actually got around the 2 car. And I think Andrew just got around Adam. 2 potential battles I was talking about earlier ended up happening, and I missed it. That's unfortunate. And you got 4 Poor Flanagan. He's just stuck with no real people to race. He's just stuck in 5th. We go back up front. Steven might have had some bad tire issues as here comes the 21 Marquise Smith. The gap is shrinking between the leader and Marquise. Marquise is pretty much there. Come to lap 13. Harry trying to break the draft. Like there's still a battle between Andrew and Adam. Take a quick look at that. Yeah, get back up here. The battle for the lead. Oh, I think Marquise might have hit the wall. Look away for a second and something interesting happens. Now, as I mentioned, tire wear be an issue. We're only, 12, 13 laps in, and they're already just pancaking. The wall is... Oh, Marquise hit the wall again. Hold on to it. Steven having to check up. Yeah, tire wear is definitely becoming an issue for these drivers. Here comes the one looking to the inside. Oh, Marquise is still a little out of shape. Steven looks like he checked up again to avoid any contact. And the gap between Harry and the leaders has finally grown to be over a second. Here comes Steven looking to the inside. Marquise might tap the wall again.
Go ahead, Marquis.
Coming out of turn number 1. Does he look to the inside to try and do the crossover? He looks to the outside, maybe? Not much room up there. He is all over Steven's bumper. He does not want to give up second spot. As, Jacobs now a lap down. What happened with him?
Someone willing to give up the secret to the setup because I can't turn for shit now.
Oh, he did what he did in practice. Yep, smacked the crap out of the wall and just spun into pit lane. Deja vu of what happened to him in practice. So go back up here.
My best suggestion would be brake by to the forward.
Where the leaders? Where's the 00? Where's Worley? Worley coming down pit road. Is he coming in for tires, maybe? Interesting.
I've already done that, by the way.
Possible pit strategy coming into play here.
Alright, that's my only suggestion.
Battle between Steven and Marquise. I still have a red square. If the stream is unviewable, I am sorry. I'll go back to just recording and uploading. Because my upload speed is actually the highest it's ever been. And I'm still getting red square. And I did not have that issue in the Thunder Racing League. But, anyways, here comes the 21. They are short pitting. As the leaders take the halfway mark, people are going to short pit. Interesting strategy. So that does raise the question, when do the leaders actually come into pit road? I'll go on board with the 70 of Harry Grindle, see when he comes on pit road. Does he come to pit road this time? Oh, I hear brake pedal. Yep, here comes the 70. What about Stevens? Is he coming in? Stevens coming in. I think the rest of the leaders are coming in pit road this time. Flanagan's going to stay out. Jeff Price on the 14 is going to stay out. What about Andrew? Andrew and Adam Miller like they're coming into pit road. They might have cut it a little close. Steven and Harry coming into their pit stalls. Nice and smooth, boys. I think they both made it in fine. Yep. So, let's see where Marquise is at. This is, I think, is going to be for the lead. I think he's coming out of turn number 4 right now. And here come the actual leaders. See where they're going to cycle out. Here comes Marquise in the 21. Don't think it's going to be enough to get around to Harry. It's going to be close. Is the 2 car of Jacob A. Hoppy going to be a possible hiccup? Don't think so. Leader's still going to be the 70 of Harry Grindle, but Marquise is right in his tire tracks. Coming out of the tunnel turn. Now I said Jacob was going to be a problem earlier, but lap car with the leaders, not even really half a second from your bumper, someone's going to have to give here. Come out turn 3. Harry going to the inside, try and break the draft. Coming back up to block the outside lane. Marquise is there right on the bumper. Coming out of 1. Oh, I think Marquise might just tag the wall. I don't think it affected him. He's still right there. The gap. Oh, you know, you hear something funny? I'm still retarded. These aren't the leaders yet. 13 of Ryan Flanagan and 14 of Jeff Price are technically the leaders. Jeff just came on pit road. Flanagan's going to go till he runs out of gas. That's my guess. With that said, the battle that's going on between Harry and Marquise, that is going to inevitably be for the lead. I think Ryan pushed in the clutch to try and save gas, and the car more or less said, no. With that said, Harry and Marquise get around the lap car of Jacob A. Hoppy. I think Ryan's going to try and either save gas to try and finish. That's about the only strategy I'd say, unless we have a caution for a win. Kudos for trying. Maybe he can make it work. 0-0. Worley's technically 3rd. Oh, we have the yellow! Oh, man. Oh, wait. I think that might have been the 21.
Well, I hope that had a strategy there, but apparently not. Yeah, he stopped on the 2nd straightaway there, and that's what got him.
What?
Yeah.
What happened?
Yeah, no, I'd taken 2 tires. I was actually able to maintain, which was shocking me.
So what brought out the caution?
Only thing
Was
I'm
it the
surprised
13?
of is that the fact that he was off the track and it still threw the yellow.
Yeah.
So what brought out the yellow?
No bullshit. Sorry.
Was it Jacob?
Just because he's getting freaking beat. Okay, thank you.
I'm gonna ask Andrew or someone. Hey, I'm having issues. What brought out the caution? I'm having issues finding it.
Marquise disconnecting.
Yeah, he stopped on the
Whenever
track.
he disconnected, the game registered it. Jacob said that he was off the actual racing surface.
Yeah,
but
he was.
iRacing still grabbed it as he was on track, and so it brought out the yellow.
Because he stopped on one of the straightaways. There's no off tracks on the straightaways.
Oh.
Where's the goddamn
You
pace
go
car?
all the way to the inside
And
wall.
2. Coming out of 2.
Okay.
Pace coming out of 2.
Okay.
I'm just
What,
taking
first
nice.
13?
Yep.
Alright, well, that's going to be the first caution of tonight. Game registered Marquise disconnecting for some reason being a caution. Alright. I'm guessing drivers are probably going to come in pit road. For tires, we're going to have 10 laps to go. First caution of the night. Great little green flag run there, and it looks like everyone's coming on pit road. No. Harry and Jacob going to stay out. Jacob trying to get a lap back. Steven coming in pit road. Harry, our leader, is going to stay out. And as I mentioned earlier, Flanagan needed a caution, and he got one. So this could work fantastically for that 13 car. One comes into their stall. Flanagan looks like he might actually just overshot his box a little bit. But let's see who's going to win the race out of pit road. Place your bets. Oh, I think it's going to be the 00. Ryan Worley going to win the race off pit road, followed by the 13, and maybe Steven. Steven, Jeff Price, and Adam Miller, and Andrew Beach. That's going to be the races off pit road. Your leader is going to be the 70 of Harry Grindle. He stayed out. I'm not so sure that's a good idea. He's the only car that stayed out. I think those old tires, those 3-lap old tires, is probably going to not really suit him too well. See who's on Discord. I'll bring someone in for an interview.
Really have no clue, bud.
I'm
I'm pretty sure it's a yes. Don't remember doing that at Daytona.
How about the 13? Let's bring in the 13 of Ron Flanagan. Ron, it's the moron in the booth. You got a copy?
I got a good copy. How you doing, Trent?
I can't complain. More or less gone a caution-free race. A caution that shouldn't have happened. Just iRacing being weird. I had just said moments earlier, it looked like you were staying out trying to save fuel or praying for a caution, and you got a caution.
It's not that I was praying for a caution. There's one thing that I know. I did more laps in the race itself. I realized that at the end of the run, if you, around lap 20, 10 laps ago, if you just get a little bit of a splash and 4 fresh tires, this thing is a rocket. And these guys are on older tires than me. The tires get shredded here. It's a tough track. It's called the Tricky Triangle for a reason. Let's hope the Pennsylvania can take it home for a win. That's my goal.
That's always been your goal when we came here. You said you got a good. You think you got a good shot at it? I think you do too.
I don't know. Harry is very fast. Ryan C can keep up with them, and Steven also can stick it to the bottom. So
Harry has old tires, and I think
yeah.
I think Harry's the last one that stayed, or the only one that stayed out. So first one with fresh tires is Worley. He's going to be on the outside, I believe, though, unless Harry's electing the outside.
Harry has elected to go for the outside, which, unless you can get that jump on Worley, he will probably get a little messed up into one. So
yeah, choosing the outside, that can only work in your favor one way.
Exactly. So with Pocono, it's a 1-lane track. It's bottom or nothing.
Yeah.
So, you know, that's not how it is in other cars, but with this car for sure, it has little downforce, and like I said, the tires are getting shredded up pretty quickly.
10-4 on that. It's going to be an interesting 8 laps. I'm going to wish you luck and throw you back into the fray.
Thank you.
13 car of Ron Flanagan. We're still pacing. So let's see, who else do I want to throw in here? Who else wants to suffer? Let's throw. We have not actually broadcast or interview in a good while. Let's get Jacob. Why not? The MT2 teammate. Jacob's the moron in the booth. You got a copy?
Yeah, I got a copy.
Well, you pulled a deja vu of practice. Almost flew into the pit tire. Kept it more or less under control. You're back on the lead lap from the looks of it. Think you can make any recovery here?
Yeah. You know, it's hard because I'm not really great at Pocono, but I think we've got a pretty good shot at trying to do something here.
10-4 on that. Other way you're going to look at it, you're getting a top 8 finish. So, always good. And
yeah.
Since we're 1 to green, it's going to wish you luck. Good luck on trying to recovering from 8th place. And just good luck.
Thank you.
Jacob Hoppy in the 2 car. U-Haul Ford Taurus. We are 1 to green. And since it's only going to be a few laps left in the race, I think this is going to be my only chance to do a crank it up. So, with that said, I'll go ahead and shut up. Get ready to crank it up. Actually, we're still going through tunnel turn. Just wait a minute. What car do I want to go on board with before it said crank it up? How about the 14 of Jeff Price? Jeff's lurking there in 5th. He always likes to make himself known at the very end of these races. So, watch out for that 14.
Hold on to her.
Yeah, you got a little whisper off that front dog. It's cold tires. It's still cold tires. Shouldn't be cold anymore if we burn them up that much, too.
All right. With that said, just a little short crank it up. Possible spiciness brewing for the lead. Harry Grindle trying to hold off the 1 of Stephen Farr. Stephen has like 3 lap fresher tires than Harry. But Harry is trying to pull away. We're going to see 4 laps to go this time by.
Good corner there.
Harry has been the dominant one this afternoon. It's going to be up in the air to see if he can hold on to it or not. Have a potential battle for, I think that is 3rd place brewing here between Worley and Flanagan. The Ron and Ron show. Oh, and I see the 14 in the wall. Hate to see it. Go back up front. The gap might actually be increasing ever so slightly between the 70 and the 1. Gonna see 3 laps to go this time by. Too wide for looks like to be 7th spot. The 72 of Adam Miller and the 2 of Jacob A. Hoppy. Actually, I think it's for 6th spot. Who's going to make the pass? I think Jacob's going to be able to fight back on the outside. Adam's still hanging tough on the inside, though.
How you're holding on with such old tires.
So we go back up front. Harry is holding a half-second gap on older tires. Maybe he likes how that thing drives. Flanagan did say go in with old tires and put just a splash of gas in it. The car becomes a rocket ship.
Every single trick I know from Pocono, and I'm still not gaining a single bit of time.
Maybe that's what Harry's doing as we have 2 laps to go. Popsicle sticks in the air.
This is my first race at Pocono. And
I see the 14 pulling into pit lane. Steven's going to have to dig deep. Harry just has to be perfect for 1.5 more laps. Through the tunnel turn. Oh, wrong camera view again. My apologies. The gap is just slowly gaining. This race is going to be official. White flag in the air for Harry Grindle.
I think I'll learn this track a little bit in the heat games. I don't know how I did that, but there's certain stuff about it I just like.
Meanwhile, once again for 6th place, it's a battle between the 72 and the 2 coming in turn number 1. Harry's pretty much got it all but locked up. We're going to look in here for one turn. Jacob still holding on to the spot. Almost gets in the wall. Go back up to the leaders. And it's still all Harry Grindle. The gap growing to just about 7/10.
Well, Harry, it's looking very promising for you.
Coming into turn 4 for the final time. Here he comes, number 70, Harry Grindle in the Renault Megane, multi-winner in bone.
Top 3 at the start-finish line. We let the leader, the winner, do his burnout stuff, and then after he's done, meet up with him. Thanks, guys.
Threw off there. Threw that dog a bone, and he freaking grabbed it with old tires.
For a reference for next time, track bar, switch them around. Make the left side and the right side swapped out.
All right, your top 3 is going to be the 70 of Harry Grindle, followed by the 1 of Stephen Farr and Ryan Worley in P3.
Consistent driving cars, regardless of what you did to it, setup I've ever driven. So I like it. Yeah, it's not for everybody, but it was probably the perfect stuff for me.
I include car. I want it to be sliding out of the corners, not pushing.
Yep, we can just deal with the regular ones from now on, so no big deal. Good win, Harry. See you all next week.
All right.
Nice job, Harry. Congrats. We let the Brit beat us again. Love you, Harry.
Fantastic drive from that 70 machine. Easy Flanagan. It is in the rules that we politely ask that drivers do not do that. Anyways, go ahead and get our top 3 in here. 3rd place going to be the 00 of Ryan Worley.
Slow that you can't even get air off the freaking jump there.
Alright, let me get Worley in here. Worley, it's the idiot in the booth. You got a copy?
Yeah, I've got you.
Well, it's been an eventful race. P3, congratulations on the podium. I think that's like the 4th or 5th this season.
Yeah, I was pretty happy with the. I ran some strategy there with the pit stop. I didn't notice at the beginning of the race we needed a pit stop, but then whenever I did, I was like, yeah, let's try to do this 2-tire stop because we're not going to need a full tank of fuel. And I did that, and it actually put me in some pretty good position there. I think I was actually pulling away from Harry with 2 tires, so I was probably in the catbirds. He was going to win the race, but caution came out, so I went down, got 4 tires, had a quick pit stop, and I got back on track and managed to get the top 3. So I'm pretty happy with that.
10-4 on that. Coulda, woulda, I cannot English. Coulda, woulda, shoulda went caution free. Unfortunately, iRacing being weird detected the 21 pulling off as a caution, but changed up the strategy a whole lot, so that was cool to see. Congratulations once again on the podium. Anyone you want to shout out?
Yeah, we gotta give a shout out to the sponsors on the car here. We got WC Aviation, APTech Aviation. That's where I go to flight school at. It's an awesome school and gets me on my training. I also got to thank the good Lord above for just keeping me safe and provide me a way to get to the top 3 here tonight.
10-4 on that. Congratulations once again on the top 3. See you next week for the finale.
Yep, see you next week.
What chat were you actually in? I wasn't paying attention. Well, yes, he was in Rebel Racing. All right, that's going to bring us to our second place car, the one of Stephen Farr. Thank God he's actually in a different paint scheme, so I don't have to feel bad about living. Stephen, return to the booth. You got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Well, up and down. Knight brought it home in P2. Congratulations.
Oh, thank you, sir.
How's the race from your perspective?
It was interesting. It was first of all, in my qualifying lap, I
Parked it in the wall.
I parked it in the wall. I had an okay first lap, and I thought I was going to run faster on the second lap, but I just tried to drive into too hard and slip and hit the wall. But the race was interesting. Going into turn 1 on the first lap, I was like, I don't know how. I've never done this before. I don't know how to judge this corner. It's unique to all most other turn 1s in stock car racing. Yeah, it was. I overshot it, and then I was stripping the track, and it was good on everyone else behind me not to crash into me. I was thankful everyone did that. Then I was overdriving the car for about the first 6 to 7 laps, and I realized I was doing it, so I decided I was going to start backing up the corners. Started backing up the corners, tires started not wearing as much as the guys in front of me, so I was able to start reeling the people in front of me in. And then Marquise, I guess, pulled off after around like lap 20 or so.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, I think didn't Harry stay out? So I think I was the first one on new tires.
Worley technically was with taking 2.
He took 2, but we all pitted on that caution, though. I think Worley pitted with us. I'm pretty sure he... No, I guess I don't know who... I forgot. You know, I have to go back and watch replays. I feel like he pitted with me. But, yeah, I felt pretty quick around here, but just not winning quick. So, but the important thing is we got P2, and so we got 1 week left of the league, and we try to go win the championship next week. So that's the goal for us.
10-4 on that. Congratulations once again on P2. Any sponsors on the car you want to shout out?
Well, I've changed up my
Thank you, God.
my scheme this week for NC State. Hopefully, we can actually go back in the fall to NC State, or I'm gonna kill myself.
Business and entrepreneurship.
Yeah, that's right.
That was all on stream.
Yeah, they were like Worley's like you go. I had my driver chat muted, and I heard they were like, the people who were I was in the chat with were like, "Hey, Worley asked you if you go to NC State." I'm like, "Yeah." And we started talking. Turns out his sister and I are in the same program at NC State, so we're talking, and everyone was telling us to shut up.
Yeah, if Jeff hadn't given the warning right then and there, I was about to. I was getting ready to key up.
Oh man. Oh well.
Congratulations once again.
Appreciate it.
Stephen Farr in the 1 car, and that leaves our race winner, the number 70 of Harry Grindle. Where is Harry? I'm trying to select his car. It's not here. Well, that's an unfortunate turn of events. Let's go ahead and pull him in here. Harry! Harry! Harry!
Oh, hold on, my shit wasn't on speakerphone. I've got you.
You did it.
I did do it.
Led most of the laps, I'm pretty sure. Congratulations on just pretty much dominating everyone. But, yeah. Great job.
Unexpected, yeah. So I wasn't particularly feeling too confident with the car through practice and quality because steering honestly felt quite light. So I was sort of having trouble sort of feeling out what the car was doing, what it wanted, you know, where I should put it. But by the time the race came around, it sort of came to me, I guess. I'm not quite sure.
Yeah.
But
I have a question. Everyone else has the same one. How in the hell did you hold everyone off on old tires?
well, I don't know if you knew, but I only pitted about 2 laps before the caution came.
Yeah, 2 or 3 laps. That's what, from the looks of it, that's what all it took, considering you smacked the wall on lap 3.
Yeah, I mean, I don't... I'm not entirely sure why everyone else did pit, in all honesty. So I took 2 tyres, I was happy with my pace, so I hadn't fallen off at all, so I was like, well, what's the point? If I'm going to suffer from cold tyres anyway, I might as well just stay on these. So I just stayed on them. I had enough fuel to make it at the end. So yeah, I just went to the outside for the restart, which was honestly probably the biggest risk I took, rather than taking tyres, because I just wanted to see if I could get the jump on whoever's to the inside of me. I think it was Whirly, which that worked. But yeah, it's car was fine. Tyres, like I said, tyres were fine. They hadn't fallen off at all. In fact, my fastest laps, if you look at the lap counter, my fastest laps were all within 5 laps to go. So they didn't really fall off at all.
Interesting. Well, congratulations once again on your pretty much dominating performance. I don't have the actual ticker, but I think you led more than half of it. I'm pretty sure.
I believe I started on pole, so I'll have led all of the laps except for when I pitted. So
Yeah.
Presumably, I think the 13 will have taken the scores from there, because he hadn't pitted by the time the caution came out, because he was 25 seconds ahead of us when the yellow came. There's no way he pitted then, but
Yeah.
more or less, I'm happy with that.
Anyways, any sponsors or anything you want to shout out on the car?
Kamikaze, obviously. Darling in the Franks, obviously. Renault Sport, obviously. Those are the main three. Shout them out whenever I'm on the interview. It's not as often as I'd like because crashes happen, but oh well. But no, those are your three. This Renault Sport Megane drove very nicely.
Yee. Congratulations once again. See you next week for the finale.
See you next week for the finale, yeah.
That was our race winner, Harry Grindle. And that is more or less going to do it from us here at Wild Horse Broadcasting. Going to very quickly go over our shout-outs and sponsors. As always, thank you to Turpentine Creek Wildlife Refuge, based in I think, Fayetteville, Arkansas. Rescue exotic cats. The entirety of the Wild Horse Racing family and the still newly formed Wild Horse Broadcasting Network. Like to thank Anor Online. Check out their eBay profile for all sorts of deals on all sorts of products. And I'd like to shout out the Thunder Racing League. We will be broadcasting them tomorrow night. And hopefully very soon we're going to be announcing something really exciting for what's going to be coming on Wednesday nights in June. So we got all sorts of stuff to look forward to. And that's pretty much going to do it from here. I've been Retard Trenton. See y'all tomorrow night.